right, hopefully this is sounding right now. I found out the hard way that last few weeks or so, um, the audio that I've been playing has been coming out of this stupid webcam. So the reason it was happening, part of the reason, is a problem in Windows that we've been trying to deal with for, I think, since 1998. When you plug in a new device, Windows will often automatically switch the whole system to it. And, something like me where I got this really complicated routing set up. I'm running most of my stuff through this Army Total Mix. I plug in a webcam that has an audio driver. Everything falls apart. So I wrote a little thing. We've been asking Microsoft to fix this for, like I say, for decades. So I put a thing up at SafeSpace. Dear Pete from Microsoft Maryland. And, if you listen to the Da Bench podcast, that's how the Vin Corelliano talks about it. He says, Pete from Maryland. So I said, can we please, finally, after all these years, have an option to have Windows not switch the entire audio system to whatever audio device you just plugged in? Some of us have complicated routing setups and wreck everything by plugging and unplugging webcams or GoPros or devices where we didn't even realize they had audio drivers. Microsoft tech support telling us to reinstall Windows or telling us to update our drivers since 1998 really isn't helping. Now, Pete responded. He said, which version release of Windows are you running? In most cases, in at least the most recent Windows 11 release, you should get a pop-up at the bottom right that prompts you if you want to switch. Gary, who is also working on MIDI 2.0 with me, wrote that feature for this very reason. So it looks like if you haven't switched to Windows 11 yet, which I haven't, that might be a reason for it. The other thing going on here, though, was Restream. So I went to audio, and it had switched. None of it should have switched. I didn't tell it to switch. So Restream, don't go telling it to switch. You suck. Please don't do that. Okay, so now it should be working okay. When I mute my mic, and it does, good. So I'm going to look at some drums we recorded the other night. One of them is going to be very difficult to put together, so that's going to kind of mess me up. Let me see where that is. There's might just be one song that does this. Let me take a look. I have to put this together because there's this roll thing. Let me see where it is. Save this as something else. I still don't like how Reaper messes with tempo changes after. Like I thought if it's inside a region, it shouldn't mess with it. I'm going to ask Justin again because this was something really hard before. Give me a second. Okay. I'll just left a message for Justin. So this is tricky. When you mess with tempo markers in Reaper, you can mess up stuff further down the line. So this is the one where it's going to matter. So let me try and put this together properly. Then I'm going to start the roll right there, I guess. And the way I think I have to do this is to make a region and move the regions. Let me just see if that's going to make any sense. I don't think I need any of the old drums anymore, but let me see if this is a... see if it's a new project. Drums. This is where I start to get really nervous, so... this is going to go into here. So the one of this is going to be... see if this is right. Now, I had a tempo here for some reason. You see, is this the roll over here? Yep, okay. So I need to protect this tempo area here. If I mess with the tempo marker here, let's just see. If I mess with the tempo marker here, is it going to mess up over here? So I'm going to put one in. I'm going to call it 170. And let's see what happens. Yeah, see, so now everything's over by a little bit. It's messed everything up. That's scary. I don't want that. Okay. So I got to start this onto here. So here's where you started his roll. So that's where the new one's got to be. But how do I make that happen without messing up everything after that? Or could I move these regions forward and not have it mess things up? I need this not to be messed with. That's the whole problem. If there's a way to lock regions or something, lock. Whatever I do here is going to mess things up. I need this to be the new one right here. But I think a way that I can do that, well, I know how I can get rid of the audio and stuff. And I know how I can tighten all this up. But it's going to mess everything up after it. So let me... I just need this in free time. I'm just going to need to move all this stuff over. I think I'm going to need to do that by pulling out a region spot. The trouble is, what is it going to do with this tempo marker? So I want the next one to be like, right here would be okay. Yeah, if I could just move this over, actually I'm okay. Let me see, let me put Alt S. Whatever that tempo is. So it's still 180. Okay. So I'm going to make a 1. Okay, 1. I'm going to make a 2/4 measure right here. See, that messed everything up, right? And so this one, I'm going to change it back to 4/4. Hold on.
Yeah, I bugged you one last time. Did you have a spare folding chair?
Well, there should be a ton of them.
Really?
They're all gone.
I'm blind. I'm blind. Sorry, last time I bugged you, I promise.
Oh, maybe they took them all.
We don't wishes for the night. He's like, leave me alone. Thank you so much.
Okay. You saw how that messed everything up, right? But did that really hurt anything? Not really. I'm going to set this one back to 4-4. So this is a 3 now. All right, so what I'm going to do, so this is the same tempo, so I'm going to be able to move this in. There should be a way easier way to do this, though, so I'm going to figure that out. But I'm going to remove... Let's see. I actually would like to remove all the way up to there. I don't think I have to. Okay, I'm going to move this region here, and then I'm going to pull that over. I think that's going to be okay. Let me put a region right here just so stuff doesn't get messed with. Not sure this is going to work, but we'll find out. Almost. Just a little bit more. If I could move this over a little bit. Okay, hold on. I'll tell you what to do. Right here. So if I move this out now, hopefully that'll work. Again, this isn't really how I want to do this. There should be a much easier way to do this, but let's just see. Okay. I don't know that I need this 180 here, but this needs to be a 1. Okay. So let's do... If I remove this one. Okay. I think we're okay. So I just need to change one of these guys to need to change one of these guys to a 5-4, I think. Let's try that. Set time signature to 5-4. And shift C. Set this one to 4-4. I really don't want a 5-4. I just want a 1-4. Let's see if that works. Then set it back to 1 here. Would that work? Yes. Okay, perfect. Now I should copy this thing over there, but I'm not sure that I want to. Hold on. Okay, so here's where I want the next one. See how these all got messed up? The region got all messed up. That sucks. Not sure that they should have. But I need to bring another. I need to copy this this roll into this area here, and that's gonna be for this part. Okay, so I need to put that. I need to make a copy. I should edit it first, actually. It's just this roll. I need to get this roll over there. Think. Okay, now I'm gonna move this guy into there. It should be set. Good. Okay. Okay. That's awesome. Oh, okay. I'm just obsessed with Lee Hing Moy today. I don't know why. I should maybe sick tomorrow because of this. I'm going to take a look at some editing. Let's go over the first song. Should be okay now. If you guys have been following along, Justin added some serious new editing capabilities that are really going to help. Right, so I'm going to get rid of all these old drums. So we got a problem right now where I think selecting one item selects group. I just want to do the kick. Add stretch markers to selected item and group item. So it's only going to be looking at this one. But what if I do two of them? What is that? see what happens if I do this. Nope. Okay. That didn't work. Okay, now the problem is if I want to add the snares ones, this should just add them. This is the new behavior. It used to do it used to replace them, but so the old behavior is here. Replace stretch markers and selected items and add to grouped items. So, but see what happens. So this should add. So these stretch markers on the kick should still be there, and then we should also have the snare ones added. Blammo, and that's what we do. So that's awesome. I don't necessarily want to peg every single one of these drums into time. I don't really need a snare bus, do I? Let me get rid of that. See, so I'm already got a question here. Is this some sort of triplet? Is this a 16th note or is this just off? Okay, let's figure that out. See if we can get a clue from another measure. Now this is hard to read. This colors is goddamn hard to read. I'm gonna change these all to default if I can. I still don't know how to make this stuff work. That's a little better. See, that's off too. Okay, first I'm gonna throw these guys on like kind of cardinal points real quick. I'm gonna assume that this flam, I should line it up. Actually, I'm not gonna mess with that one. Let's do some important ones. That one we know where it's going. That one I think we know where it's going. That one I think we know where it's going. That one I think we know where it's going. This guy. This guy. This one probably. No, it's these. This one I'm worried about. Let me see how this is now. Same sort of things happening here. Man, these colors are just so. Let me try the new default theme. Yeah, it's impossible to see the markers. Ugh, man. There's some parts of Reaper that still just drive me nuts. I'm sorry. So this is pretty consistent, whatever it is. Could be a triplet. Let's man. Really kind of want a darker color for this selected track. Let me go to Theme Tweaker. background. See, this looks. Media item background. This looks way brighter than it's showing. I don't think that's right. Let me turn this yellow for a second to see if that's what it actually is. No, that's what it is. All right. Okay. That I can see at least. Let's leave it like that for now. Okay. That's a little easier to see. I don't know. Probably could use some black peak item edges. Anyway, let me shut up about that. Let me make the resolution a little bit higher. It's the grids, man. I got to be able to see the grids better. It's still, man, it just drives me nuts. So much we need to do for visibility. Okay, so wait on whole notes, half notes, quarter notes, eighth notes, 16th notes. So it's missing on the 16th note. So I'm wondering, are these triplets here? Let's do triplet eighth notes. That is right. Okay, so that's interesting. Let's see how it sounds. Okay, so this looks right. Okay, now this, maybe not so much. So what's going on here? So this, I could spend a year doing these tracks, but I'd rather not. So this, who knows? Let's try this. I don't know if that's right. This is kind of a lot right here. So I don't know if that's 1.14 and 8. So if I took that away, where are we looking at? Eighth notes, 60, no. Must be right. So what's going on here? No, that's right. That kind of really wrecks the snare transient. But this I don't know about. Let me take these out. Maybe I just leave that be. Well, that sounds wrong too. Like at 16th notes. And nothing really looks right here. Nope. 16th notes look the most correct. Okay, so what is this next part? I think that's going to be triplets again. Let's take a look. Just this one. This one seems wrong no matter what. These guys look like they line up. I'm not sure about the toms. We'll look at that in a second. Toms look like they're supposed to be triplets too. Let me take, these all look right, and then here's that. Hopefully 16th notes again. I don't know. Yeah, this is slow going, but partly because I don't really actually need to be this crazy about it, but okay, so I got to get these guys on the 16ths. This one's gonna have the same deal. Yeah, I think we're getting there. Let's see. Something bad might have happened right here. Let's see. I don't know. I'm a little bit distrustful here. Okay, so that was the problem. We got two right on top of each other. Again, that's where I want to have a minimum distance. I know I talked about this as a bug. I call it a bug. I think it's a bug. But I like to have a minimum time between slices so we don't have this kind of stuff happen. But let me pull these back into time real quick and then I'll deal with that. Okay, that is a problem right there. I'm not sure what's going on there. Okay. These are the 16ths again. Okay. Okay, so but in here, here's where I've got to worry about. These look like proper triplets down here. I think he never hits Tom 4, so I might get rid of that track. Okay, so there's a flam here. Yeah, I barely started this thing. You see that? Okay, so what's going on here? Yes, I'm stretching. I know that's blasphemy. What am I using? Should be elastic efficient. Oh, that's pro. Try efficient. Four kicks. This one's a little bit mangled. I'm gonna have to fix that later. I think this is gonna be 16th notes. Maybe. It should really 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'd like 4 kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll see, but that doesn't fit. One, two, three, four. Smack. It's almost like it should start on the 1. See, I don't know if this is gonna work. See, this doubled up one is gonna be weird. Seems like it should start on the 1. Need to throw a mute envelope in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that would be even. Like if I could get a mute envelope right here. I really want mute selected area of selected item. That's what I want for an action. I had an script to do this for. Yeah, see. It's about envelope. So I had a custom. Auto mutify. How does that work? Let me see. I should have a shortcut for it. I made this mute selection shift A. Not sure if that's gonna work. Ooh, no, that definitely doesn't work. Mute item selection in time. Mute using pre-volume. Let me try shift Q. That might work. This would sure sound very metal, but half a beat there. Oh man. Let me just look again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this spot right here, man. This is halfway through the beat. I mean, I don't have to put this in time. It sounds messed up, doesn't it? Ooh. Triplet wise, this fits fine. All right, hold on. It actually works. Yeah, there's actually 5 of them. I might have to draw some stuff in by hand, but maybe not. I have to add one in by hand over here. 1, 2, 4. Gotta put one right there. Maybe not. Yeah, let grab one of these. Throw it right here. That should just sit over it. I need some item mix behavior change. I just want the top piece to play, not the bottom one. So I can item mix properties. I only wanted to play this top one. Maybe it won't matter. Yeah, I'll leave that be. Yeah, where is it? Hold on. Set item mix behavior to enclose items replacing clothing items. Project default. It doesn't seem to be working. But it sounds right, so I'm going to leave that be for now. Okay. Get tricky here. Man, I just cannot see the damn grid lines, and this blue is garbage. I don't think that's dark enough. I need those grid lines to show, man. Wish you could change the size of these things. I just wish there was a way to. Really make this work. Just can't see these grids. Look how hard that is to see. Why? Can I make it more than one? Nope. And make them much darker. Okay, that's better. Charlie Beats is red. Charlie Beats are red. Star to Measure is black. In between beats is black again. Change that to 50 and see what happens. Hopefully that's easier to see. Okay, so if I do triplets, how's that? Well, misses the one though. This seems right. Oh no. So that one I gotta worry about, but let me get the rest of these real quick. This is so hard to see. This white background is just too much. This is a little bit easier. I mean, I'm really struggling to see this. These grid lines are just hard to see, man. I like to make this a little bit darker. But then it's just going to look like the not selected ones. I won't know what's selected. Not sure about this. I can't see this. Damn it. I gotta do something about that. Oh, man. Let me try another theme. look at some Reaper themes. I'm really feeling frustrated. Let's look at the live one. I just got to pick a different color. Where did it go? Oh God, that's way worse. It's the text for the stretches that's the really hard part to read. All right, let me just. See, I can't see the grid lines. See, I can't see the numbers for the. Oh, I don't think you can change that either. Let's see, stretch marker text. That's what I'm looking for. See, it shows us as gray here. I want it black. Oh, okay, that's better. There we go. Wish I could see the stretch markers. I'm not all that convinced. Man, that's making that harder to see. Dang it. I think this one should be on the 1. I have a feeling I need to really move a bunch of these over. And this is still so hard to see. So I'm confusing the markers of the grid lines. So I got red, green. Maybe I could do a yellow. Yeah, it's not bad. It's garish, but it helps. I don't know if there's triplets or. Wish that wasn't that bright white. Okay. It's a little better. Still trying to work out what exactly is supposed to be going on here. So right here, these two guys are making some trouble. That really looks like it's supposed to be on the money. This one probably. Looks like that could be 16ths. Not a triplet. This is a triplet 16th, which it could be. Seems awful fast. This one's slow. This one's fast. See, this doesn't seem right, does it? It's like these guys drop off. Man, this is hard. I'm really struggling to see, and really struggling to understand what it's supposed to be here. Maybe I don't have to edit it. Let's just look at where the measures start. That might be a better. This is definitely a 1 right here. Sounds like it's that. So if that's the case, let me see. Let me see how that works out. So if I ignore the snare, it's 1, 2, 3, and then around the 4. So 1, this 2 is way over there. Like I gotta move this whole thing over. See, that's more like it on this one. So where are the snares? $150, $250, $350, $450, $150, $250, $350, $450, $150, $250, $250, $350, $450. That doesn't seem to work though. Why doesn't that work? Struggling with this. I gotta take a break. See you guys later.